And so after this, I just go to your YouTube page.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me just mute this. Make sure it's muted. Okay. All right. So, which one is it? Okay. So, let me just copy this over here. Hang on. I'm just going to do it two different ways so you don't get confused.
And these are not the protective orders, these are the continuations.
These are continuations for when you're taking a trade that you expect for it to go up or you expect for it to go down. So this is what you would, if you were like, if you were trading this and you got to this point and you expect for this to still go down, you would put your order in right here. So, or once you see this, you would put your order in right here and you let it drop. If you were taking a buy and you expected for it to continue on from at somewhere below this point, you put it in above this high and just enter the trade from here.
Okay,
Your
so the higher or the lower it goes, what does that mean for us?
when you say that, I mean that's you making profit.
Okay.
That's you making profit, or you are in drawdown, one or the other, because you may have entered the trade at a bad point. So it could mean one of two things, just depending on how and where you entered the trade and what the criteria is for you at the end of the trade, right?
Okay.
In this case, what you would be looking at is how a buy limit will react and a sell limit, right? Let me switch this. So in this case, you would put if price was just pushing up to this point,
Mm-hmm.
you would have your sell limit at this point so that as soon as it got to this point, it will reject and then go in the opposite direction. That's your expectation of this trade at this point.
Okay. So because if it kept going up, then we'd be losing money.
Exactly.
Okay.
And in this case, for the buy limit, you would be expecting price to come down to this point and then reverse and continue back up. Your stop loss for this trade would likely be, if you're going to take a buy, it would have to be below here. So that way, if it kept going down, you would only lose whatever this would be for your stop loss.
Okay.
So this is the worst case where you would want to lose money right here. Just like over here, the worst case would be somewhere above here as to whether you wanted to lose some, depending on how much you wanted to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be somewhere above this order. If you're taking a sell stop or a buy stop, it's the same way, except for it'll be in the opposite direction, right? Your stop loss would be somewhere inside of here because at this point, your order is right here. You want price to keep going in this direction for a buy. For a sell, same thing. It would be somewhere above inside of this area because you're saying at this point that you want the price to continue down.
And if it comes back up to that line, that's bad for us.
That means you would have lost that trade.
Okay.
Now, when you lose using a market execution, that means you can get in anywhere at any one of these points on any one of these directions. If I'm watching the charts and I see that it's rejecting right here and I want to take a sell, I can just market execution into this and take the sell. Same thing with the buy. Same thing with the buy stop. Same thing with the sell stop.
Can you show me an example of that, like of doing that?
Sure. I mean, it's not live, so I mean, I don't
Okay.
know. There won't be a proper way to show you because, like, maybe this point, right? Maybe you see price just drop down to this
Hmm.
point. This is the area that I could have used a buy limit over over here. This is an example where now that it got to this point down here at the bottom, I'm expecting for it to go up from there.
Okay.
Or if I go to the smaller time frame and draw a line right here, box or a line or whatever the case is, and I could put I could have put a sell stop right here just below this to say that as soon as it starts to go down, just pull me in the order and I would have been in the trade automatically. At this blue line, let me change the color. So where this blue line is, this would have been where I would have put a sell stop because once it pushed down this one time right here and
Hmm.
then went up and it started to reject, I could have put a sell stop in to watch it drop from there and keep going down.
So can I ask you, what made you choose this point? These, like this line?
You're gonna have to that I can I what I me telling you this, you're going to have to continue to go through to understand where the levels and the support resistance are.
Well,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like I understand that support means to push the market up, resistance means to push it down. I get that. But what I'm asking is, the lines at the bottom here, the one red long candle, then blue, then the little half doji looking thing, then the three candles going up, the three blue going up. How come we didn't mark there?
are you referring to this area right here?
Lower, lower. Now,
Because this is where the structure is right here.
okay.
From this time frame that I'm looking at,
Hmm.
this is where you see the most of the touches in this area.
Okay.
So if I drew a box around, if I took this, right,
Mhm.
And I looked at all this. This would have been a high point where most of this would have been captured in right here, right? And
Okay.
most of this would have been captured in right here, right? And at the extreme points, I had this point, these two right here, this one and this one. So I could have included that, but I didn't. But at this point, I've got most of the stuff that's going on at the bottom inside of this box wrapped around, right?
Okay.
So now I know that if the price gets down to this point and like it did, it broke right here and closed, it broke and closed below it. You want to see the price come back up to test this area one last time and
I
then
see.
drop. Was that?
I said I see it. I understand.
Yeah. So this was the first sign that it was going to drop on this candle right here, on these two candles. Let me change the color. Oh, that's hard to see. Let's use purple. You understand it, Shamir?
Yeah, I'm getting it. I
Okay.
got some more studying to do, but I'm getting it.
Okay. So
And so the way we know that it came back up to retest is that there's a long wick and no whole body, right?
exactly right here on this candle. This candle tested it. So we went and got in on this one, right? This candle actually pushed through it right here. So this would have been, okay, cool. We may likely get a setup. I need to see it come back to this area that it pushed down from, and then I'll look to see if it's rejecting it. Then I'll get into the trade to take it down. And let me go back over here, right? So you can use a buy stop or a sell stop in a case like that. Or you could have used a limit order, right? Once you saw it below this area right here, you could have put a limit order right here, a sell limit, so that once it comes back up, it'll pull you into the trade and then drop. When it was above here inside of this box, you could have put a sell limit right here so that once it's up here and you see it drops back down, it'll
Mhm.
automatically pull you into the trade and then you could take your profit down here somewhere. That's the concept of it. But usually we're watching it, so we can just enter it as soon as we see it do what we want it to do. So we don't have to use a pending order at all. We just can enter the trade once we see it.
So
Got
I
it?
have a question. With
Okay.
with TradeView, you said I need to download TradeView and what else? Because I
MetaTrader.
haven't put it in it. TradeView.
MetaTrader. That is over here. Hold on, let me go to it. So FX choice. Gonna go to trading platforms and then MetaTrader 4. And you're gonna pick whichever, operating system you have
Hmm.
and click download. If you have a Mac, do you have one?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So I don't even need to go over that. But you'll come here to download the EXE one and download it. If you want to do it, I'll wait on you
Oh,
um, so I can make sure you're set up.
Can I ask you what does it mean by backdoor login?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. No, it's also something on the academy thing that says backdoor too.
Don't worry about it. It's
Oh,
not something important.
and not backdoor, back office. Thank you.
Back office.
Yeah.
That is the I Am Academy login.
So I
Um,
tried to do it the other night because I think her name is Shireen, Miss Tate's daughter. She was telling me that's how to get in to see Kim. But every time I tried to do it, it didn't work.
no, she was saying you need to go into the Go Live login. The
Oh,
Go Live login. Um, if you just type in Go dot live, I think that's what it is. Go live dot in. So the Go Live, that's where you can see Kim live on the Academy. That's go live dot in. And that's also where you can see the rest of the educators on the platform too. So if if we go here, once you finish the academy, this is where I want you to kind of hang out and learn, right?
okay.
So this is the back office of the academy, right? That's Kim right here. And then you go to the FRX, right?
Mhm.
And then this is where you can see all of the basic educators right here. These
Okay.
guys. The one in particular that I like is Horn Wright, who comes on at 3 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays,
Okay.
and then 9 p.m. Eastern as well. Both of those are on Thursday. Another person I like is Abel Mendez. He's on Mondays at 11 a.m., Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. And then another person I like is Ralph Dunqua. Ralph Dunqua comes on Sundays at 2, 7 on Monday, and then 2 on Saturdays. And then the last person, if you want to just be up all night, Mike Miles. He comes on Monday night at 12 a.m. Eastern.
So are they teaching the same thing or is it different things?
It's the same stuff.
Okay.
It's the same thing. They might teach their own concepts and strategies that they use or look at, but at the end of the day, it's all the same.
Okay.
You can ask them questions just like you asking me, you know, but this kind of goes over any and like even on the other educators, right? There's there are sessions you can get on basically throughout all the day. Maybe you want to try out Videsh. He comes on at 9 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. 9 p.m. on Wednesday, 10 p.m. on Thursdays. Um, Jonathan and Nina, they come on at 8 on these 2 days. So maybe you want to get on one of their calls, and that's no problem at all, you know. So, and then once you get, accustomed to trading, you learn how to get into your trades. You can take the go into the advanced side and get on some of these guys sessions.
Okay. So this morning, the trading that was for advance.
This morning, that's what we do personally for our team.
Oh, okay.
You don't, you have the option to get on that, but these guys are actual educators on the platform. Like they
Okay.
get paid to teach. We don't get paid to teach. Or help y'all trade. We just
Oh my
do it.
goodness, I didn't know that.
Nope, we don't.
Oh wow.
We just do that for you guys that sign up with us,
Mhm.
so that we can help you guys to make sure that you guys are learning how to trade, learning how to make profits.
You don't want to become an educator?
It's in the works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then finally, you have live analysis, right?
Mhm.
This is where you can go on just like I do for you guys, but with the educators on the platform. These guys are actually trading live with you during these times. It's not listed on here, but Kim goes on live 3 days out of the week too, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 a.m. So she's my mentor. She's your you guys' mentor too. So she's the one that we're all, like learning from mostly, or learn from. Christopher Derrick, he's a great, great, great live educator, um, and he teaches. So he teaches and gives out live trade during London sessions. So that will be another person for you to look at too, and Kevin as well. But just for now, I recommend Kim and
Okay.
Derek.
Okay, I think I downloaded it. Once I get it downloaded, then what do I go to?
You're gonna open up an account. You're gonna come back to FX Choice. You're gonna come to fxchoice.com.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
Okay. So on this screen, accounts,
Hmm.
you're gonna hover over accounts and then go to demo account.
Okay.
You'll have an option to open up the account immediately. Open up your demo account here. I'll go ahead and walk you through it. Enter your full name, email, password. It's gonna ask you for a telephone confirmation. Once you confirm from the telephone conf- confirmation, you'll get an email, and it's gonna send you an email with your username and password.
Okay. I think I already did that. Does it when it opens up? Is it like a Does it say trading servers, and then you pick a server?
Exactly.
Okay. So I guess I press next.
Yeah. Once you okay, so you're at this point. That's good.
So it says open account, uh, existing trade account, new demo account.
Mm-hmm. You're
Okay.
gonna open up the demo account.
Okay, it took me back to the accounts section. Then this is where you said I can type in my name and my email.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Sheesh, what just happened? Hold on.
Okay, so it's supposed to be sending a code to my phone.
Okay.
Did something just happen to your trade, Corey?
Yeah, some good though.
That's awesome.
The market just dropped.
You wanted it to? Oh, that's what the red lines are for, right?
That's what this red candle is doing.
No, I mean the horizontal lines.
No, no, no. I'm watching it. This little boy and his scooter.
Is that everybody just noticing what you noticed?
Uh-huh. Hold on, this Calvin. Bro, what up, man? Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna hit you back. Okay. Okay. So let me know where you at.
Okay, it says, congratulations, you've opened back office profile. So it said,
Okay.
what should I do now?
Okay. So now you're gonna come to your MetaTrader. You're gonna go to file and then log into trade account.
Hold on. Say that one more time.
You're gonna come. So you know how you just logged into your MetaTrader, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna go to file right up here
Hold on.
and then log into trade account. And when you do that, you're gonna have the option to actually, yeah, when you do that, you're gonna have the option to log into your demo account. So you can choose open an account. You'll get this window right here.
Sorry. So where you at? Which window you said I need to be on?
Open an account.
Hmm. Okay, and which one do I need to go to?
Type in FX choice. So you'll see, hang on this.
The classic demo or classic live or
You see where like here, it should say pro demo. So if once this screen opens up right here, you'll type in FX choice. and then hit scan. And then you'll see that you have the FX Choice servers, right? FX Choice Classic, Pro, Classic Demo, Classic Live, Pro Demo, Pro Live.
Okay, I see that.
Okay. So you're gonna add in the Pro Demo. You're just gonna click on it and then click next. And then you'll go use the existing trading account and then use the login and username, the login username password combination that they sent you on the email.
Okay.
And so what we're watching now, is that live?
This is live.
Okay. Are you waiting for it to go to the bottom of that wick?
No, I'm done. I'm already, I got in up around right around here.
Okay.
So I'm already in this. I'm already in it. And it's going good.
Uh,
And this is the same thing.
Yep.
Okay.
uh, it didn't send me a login for some reason.
You did?
It sent me an email, but it didn't have a login.
So are you putting in another one, or is this the same?
I'm not putting it in anything.
Hey, leave me alone for a minute. Whoa, leave me alone.
It didn't give you
Um,
a
I'll
password.
figure it out. We could keep going. I'll figure it out.
No, it's fine. I'm doing it with just you two because I want to make sure you two are good because you guys are newer.
Okay.
So if it take you till 5 o'clock, that's why we on the call.
Because I don't want to I don't want to hold everybody up trying to
Oh,
figure
you're
it
not holding me up. My
Okay.
children are asleep.
She
Okay.
need to know too. She need to know this too. So you should have got an email that looked something like this.
Hold on a second. Let me go back to my screen.
Wait, why is your email black?
You know? Look something like this. Hang on.
I got it. The one that I says you haven't opened any accounts or started your participation for any of the partnership programs. What do I do next? Enroll and refer and earn.
Nah, it should look like this.
Oh no, I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Maybe check the junk mail.
Try again. Give me 1 second. Let's see if something else came up. No. Mm,
You could try typing it in the search.
so how do I go back and do it again? Can you show me how to go back and do it again? Because maybe I did something
I'm
wrong.
about to.
Okay.
About to now. So. So you're gonna go to accounts. Demo account.
Okay.
Open a demo account here. You'll enter your full name, email address. Let me see if I can open up one. Already got one.
Mine says email address is already in use.
Okay, so that means that you did go through it. So since that's done, right? You're gonna come back to the back office, right? Come back to this screen and go log into back office. And now you'll be at this point and use the username.
Okay. I just got there. I'm now logged in. And it let me log in.
Okay. Now, when you log in, there's going to be an option for you to create a demo account.
Okay. So it says, alternatively, you can open a trading account, open demo account.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you open a demo account, it's going to ask you, do you want to use a pro or a classic? You're going to use a pro.
Okay.
And then it's going to
Is it
ask
the
you,
ECN or is it the Trader 4?
say that again.
Where it says MetaTrader 4 ECN or MetaTrader just 4, just without the ECN.
ECN, MetaTrader 4 is fine.
Which one?
MetaTrader 4.
Okay. The classic.
Pro.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go back. Sorry. Okay, so it says currency, leverage, initial deposit, password.
So your hold on one second. So you're gonna use your initial deposit. Use whatever you think you're gonna actually use to get and open your live account with.
Okay.
So if you think you're gonna use $200, you think you're gonna use 100, $1,000, or whatever the case is, use that as the amount that you want to deposit.
Okay.
The leverage, you're going to use 200.
Okay. And what am I pressing for currency?
USD.
Okay. Upper and lowercase. Okay.
And
Okay,
then
so
you should
now it
get,
gave it to me.
huh?
It gave me the login in the server.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now you're at the point where you should be able to open your account inside of the broker, which we're looking at right now.
Okay, let me just write this down real quick. Okay, so it let me log in.
Okay, cool beans. All
Thank
right. So when you log into your account, at the top of the screen, you should see your account number, FX choice, demo account.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, cool, cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so now you should see you got your charts open and everything ready to go. There, that's the sound I was waiting to hear.
Okay. Oh, okay, now there it is. I see it.
Incoming mail.
Yep, that's what you want.
Okay. These weird noises. Gotta figure that out. So those are the noises it's going to make all the time. Is the way I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay. So I got that out the way. The MetaTrader, and you said I need to download Go Live, right?
Uh-huh.
And what's another one that you said? What I said.
No, that's it.
Okay. And download Go Live. So I'll do that. I'll download the Go Live in my own time.
Yeah, you can go to Go Live and do that. Yeah, definitely. You can do all of that whenever you're
Yeah, I'll
ready.
do that in my own time.
Okay.
Okay.
And now the next thing I just wanted to show you guys was, how you actually enter one of these trades on the demo account, right? So let's say we just came to this point and we see that this wick is rejecting. And let's say we want to actually take a sell or a buy on this, right? Once we're at this point, you're going to have to come to where it says tools, then options, and then these tabs across, you're going to come to where it says trade, the trade tab. And then once you get to that, you're going to make sure you have on one-click trading. What's going to happen is when you first open it up, you're going to get this little disclaimer right here.
Is that on the MetaTrader?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
So you're going to go to tools,
Tools,
options,
options.
look for the tab that says trade.
It's telling me to log in again, to log in or register.
Okay.
Never mind. I clicked off of that. Okay, so you said put one-click trade.
Yep.
Okay. Mhm.
And then when you do that, if you right click anywhere in the window, you're going to get the option to,
It says 0, and then it says 1, and then it says pips. Am I supposed to be doing anything with that?
no.
Okay, just press OK.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I right clicked.
When you right click, you're going to go click on this one click trading. And that's going to open up this little box over here so that you can actually enter your trades with this. And so for just the demo purposes, I'm just going to enter a sale right here, right? I just entered in a sale and I know it's a sale, and you can see that the sale got entered in right here at this price right here. So whatever this price is right here, this is where I'm going to be selling, right?
So at that 23.456.
Yep. Well, 457.
457.
If I'm
Okay.
not sure, I can hit this button that says terminal, and all of these buttons, if you just hover over it, it'll tell you what it is, but you're gonna look for the terminal button right here.
Okay.
And then this will tell you which one you're in, right? So my entry price was at 23.47. If I had a stop loss, that's where that stop loss would be, but I don't have one yet. If I had a TP, which is a take profit, that's where I would exit out of the trade with a profit, right? Wherever I put it right here.
So that's what it means when you sometimes I see you type in the chat TP1 or TP.
Exactly.
TP2, but I know I saw TP1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wanted to know today. When they had the different multiple TPs, do you like come out then go back in, come out and go back in, or how does that work?
So you can take a partial. Like if I enter this trade at a certain lot size, I can take a piece of that trade out. And like if you think that it's gonna keep, like when we entered in, it was right around here, right? 17. I had a TP that was right around here, right? Then I had another TP that was right around here. This would have been TP1. This would have been TP2. You could have closed half of your order right here, locked in half of the order, and then locked in the rest of the order right here, or leave some in case you think it's going to keep on dropping. So in our case, when we saw that this was dropping, right, we knew that we had it coming to here, right? So you could have closed out the whole trade at TP1, but it went to TP2. You could have closed out at TP2.
Came down.
This would have been the same area that I would have had as TP3. So this would have been my TP3 right around here, which is also an area, if you look over here, that is rejected from before. And because it's rejected from here, now we can see price struggling to keep going down.
Ah.
Although it's breaking through it right now. So just like over here, this was my TP2 because over here, what happened? The price struggle right here. My TP1, same thing. Price struggle right here. So I knew that if it broke out from here to trade it to here, here at least, and then at most here. And if I keep going, I can find another area over here that it should trade to. If I don't see it on this time frame, I can go to the higher time frame. This is where it is right now. If it keeps going below this, if it keeps going below this, then this is where I'm going right now.
You have to be quiet, Mama.
So now you understand what I'm saying now.
Yeah, I got a better understanding of it, but I don't know how far I need to go to where I can get to know exactly what I'm looking at.
Don't worry. Don't worry. This all coming. I just want you to kind of get get used to like how to put in the demo trade. So that
Mhm.
way you know what we talking about and you can take the trades with us so that you can understand.
Yeah, because I was listening in on the call last night. Boy, I was lost. I didn't know what was going on.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I, I was sitting there listening to it. I woke up and it was over with. I was
Just
like,
keep
I just
listening.
fell asleep.
That's the biggest thing. Just keep listening. Just keep showing up. And the more and more you show up, the more and more you start, you pay attention, you listen, the more you'll be able to start catching on to everything.
Yeah, of course. Because
Is it
I didn't understand what was going on last night, but I was like, I at least want to listen in. That way I can get a feel, just get a feel of different things, and then things that I've been studying, and I kind of hear, it'll make sense. Just like when you were talking about the TP1, I didn't know what that was, but now I have a good idea, and I know exactly what it is since you just showed me.
Gotcha.
So it's different when you're actually reading it or watching a video, and then you're actually doing it yourself.
Yep. Yep.
is it possible for us to mark up a chart while you're here, or is that too much?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit back and watch because I'm not that far yet. I'm not that advanced yet.
And this is the trading view.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to that.
Yeah. Go to Trading View. Matter of fact, you too, Shamir. Go ahead and go to Trading View.
So in trading view is just where we chart, but not where we actually take trades, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And we do that because the MetaTrader is it's really bulky. It's kind of old, and you can't do some of the stuff that you can do. Um, you can't do some of the stuff that you can do in Trading View in MetaTrader.
Okay, so what should we go to?
Okay, so let's mark up. So in your window, when you open it up, let me know when you get there, Shamir.
Okay.
Shamir, Shamir.
I hadn't started a trading view account.
Go ahead. It
Okay.
won't take long.
All right.
So you just gonna go to tradingview.com.
Start free trial.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So what do I do after I type in
You're gonna be at
says
this
basic,
screen.
right?
Let me show you.
Okay, hold on.
It's gonna bring you to this screen right here, right? You should see yourself logged in over here.
Okay, hold
And
on a second.
then you're gonna see a column that says chart, and you'll click on that.
Okay, now I see it.
Okay. It's
Hmm.
gonna open you up to a random chart, right?
It says create a new one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then when you go to it, you're gonna go type into this little box right here in the top left-hand corner. In our case, we always want to choose, there's going to be, this is the pair that you're looking at.
Okay.
This is the broker where you're getting the information from.
USD.
Keep in mind, you can type in any pair, right?
Where did you get the symbol search from? I'm sorry.
'Cause I don't
Um,
see that either.
top left-hand corner right here.
What letters are we supposed to put in?
We're looking for silver. And in our case, silver is XAG USD.
Okay, I see it.
And when you type it in, you might get a list of others symbols, right?
Hmm.
But you're gonna look for the one that says Oanda.
Okay, that's the one I got.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You said XAGUSD, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, now I didn't see the thing about the broker.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll see that. Hang on. It's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna click on it one more time. Okay. Oh, it's there.
Okay. You may get a list of others that open up, right? So if I type in XA USD, right? I'll get a list of other brokers, right? But it's the same pair. It's just different brokers. So you want to use the one that says Oanda. Okay. And once you get to it, okay, once you get to it, and you got it pulled up, you both of you guys got it pulled up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is the time frames, right? Right. You got the minute all the way, but you got 1 second all the way down to the 1 month, right?
Right.
When you mark up your charts, you go from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. And I usually don't go lower than the 1 hour or 15 minutes.
Oh,
That's it.
so not the 1 month, just the 1 hour.
You start from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. So you start on the 1 month, right? Start on the 1 month. Okay.
Mine look um different. It don't look spread out like that.
That's okay. Because if you hover down to the bottom of the screen or you press Alt R, it'll let you reset everything and then you can just drag it over.
So press Alt R.
Yep.
Nothing's happening.
There's a little icon. If you hover around the bottom of your screen,
Hold on, I gotta make you big again.
if you hover at the bottom of your screen,
Mm-hmm.
at the center, you see what I'm doing right now? There's going to be some icons that open up.
Okay. Yes, I see the negative, positive, and the two arrows.
Yep. Hit the circle, the reset chart.
I honestly don't see reset chart.
You see
But I can't see your screen either because this is taking over. Like this is the full size of the screen. I'm just gonna press the Alt R again. No.
Did you say it need to be set at 15 minutes? How many minutes?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I want you to come to the time frame and then go to the monthly, the 1 month.
Okay.
No, what I'm asking is how come yours look so tiny and squished and mine look very spaced out and it says 2015, 2017, 2019, 2021.
Mine does too. Yeah, mine does too. We're looking at it from the monthly. So each one of these candles we looking at represents 1 month.
Trying to put the screen the tabs side by side. So I don't have the little volume lines at the bottom that you have.
That's okay.
Okay.
You don't need it. We're not even looking at that right now.
Okay. And I only have one giant candle that says October 1st.
That means you probably are, let me see what your screen looks like. I'm gonna let you share your screen. So go ahead and click on the screen share.
Okay. Oh, shit. Do you see it?
You just need to open up the window.
You saying open it up more?
Yeah. And then, yeah, delete the ad. Now you should be where you should be.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is yours looks extremely squished together, and mine does not look like that at all.
It's just the size of your view. And it for what we need it for, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Just follow along and like we'll get to the point where we're making. But this is good. You're right where you need to be.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Should I stop sharing?
I got it.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
No. No, I cannot. Mm, minimize.
Okay, go ahead and stop sharing.
Okay. No, I don't want to leave the meeting.
Can you guys see now?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. So when you're looking at it from the monthly time frame, right? And to kind of get you familiar with the platform, right? If you're going to be using horizontal lines, right?
Okay.
And the second little icon is where you get your lines from, right? Over here, right?
Yes.
This is my horizontal line. So what I'm going to do is this blue line or whatever color your line is right here, this is where the price is at the moment. And what you're going to try to do is, let's imagine for a second that this is the line for the price, right? And let's make it look a little different. So this is our price, right? What I want to do is I want to trap my price.
What are those numbers?
Don't worry about the numbers.
So I'm just going to the.
Don't worry about the numbers or anything. I just want to explain to you what we're looking for. Okay. So imagine this, right? Imagine this is where the current price is in the middle of this area right here. I want to always have a high above it and a low below it, right?
Mm-hmm.
At all times, right? Every time I go from each one of these time frames, right? And I want to trade if price goes above this line, I want to trade it for a buy. If price goes below this line, I want to trade it for a sell. So in order for us to do that, we have to trap our price in between a high and a low at all times. This is my resistance up here. This is would be support right here, right? So think about this as the floor down here and think about this as the ceiling. I want to bust through the ceiling over here. I want to break through the floor over here, right? Got it?
Uh,
Yeah, I
uh,
got it.
yes. Where'd you get that little the dash, the line with the dashes?
I use the tools over here. This second, if you hover over it, there's like a little arrow you can click on. That'll give you a list of tools over here. And I'm just using the horizontal line. And so what our goal is to do is to start at the monthly, go all the way down to the 15-minute and trap the price, right? So right now, our price is right here. If I draw a horizontal line, the most recent high for this month is at the tip of this wick right here. Let me zoom in a little more so you can see what I'm talking about.
And we're still on the month?
Yep, still on the month.
Okay.
The most recent high is this high right here. The most recent low is this low right here. What have we done? We've trapped the price in between this high and this low right here. And and if you double click on the line, you can write some text in here, monthly high, right? Monthly low right here. So that way you know it's coming from something from a higher time frame. And the reason why that's important is because the higher the time frame, the harder it is to break through it, right? Think about it. If I did something like I can pick up a skill quicker. I can pick up a skill and I'll be a lot better or a lot stronger at it if I done it over a long period of time, right?
Yeah.
Or if I left a piece of candy out, right? Like it's gonna get hard, right? And if I broke or tried to bite that piece of candy, it's going to be hard to break through it, but I can break through it. It's just going to be harder to do it, right? So I'm going to have to use a lot more of I'm going to have to use them back teeth in my mouth to eat that piece of candy. And that's kind of what the way you want to look at this, right? Because it's coming from the higher time frame, that means it's older, it's going to be harder to break its habit, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So because it's coming from the monthly, typically when you see the price go through it or go to a certain level, it's going to reject it or it'll be harder to break through it, right? So now that you got the monthly high and low, you're done. You don't have to do anything else because you should only have two lines, right? A
So
high,
those three lines at the top I don't need.
what three lines that we drew up all the way up here?
Mm-hmm.
We never needed those. That was just showing you.
Okay.
That was just to show you what our goal is, right? Remember, our goal is to keep the price in between the high and in between the low. That simple. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're done with the monthly. We're gonna go to the daily, right? So we're gonna go back over here. I'm sorry, we're gonna go to the weekly. We're gonna go back over here, go to the 1 week. We're gonna do the exact same thing. In this case, though, however, our high on the monthly and on the weekly are pretty much the same. So we don't need a high, but we do have a low, which we can use this one or we can use this one. Preferably this one because this candle has closed already.
The
So,
blue one has closed already?
yep.
Okay.
So now we just got our low. Where is our price? It's still trapped in between a monthly high and a daily low.
Okay, I got a question. How do you know that it's closed? That might be a dumb question, but
Oh, no problem.
okay.
Because this candle is still in motion. This is still active candle.
Hmm.
This candle is already closed. This candle represents 1 week, right?
Hmm.
So this candle closed up on Friday. This candle opened up Sunday evening at around 5. This candle closed last Sunday and opened up. So here's another thing, right? Every candle that's out here has these properties.
I haven't learned about candles yet,
Okay.
so
Um, okay. Every candle, uh, okay. So this candle is what somebody would consider to be bullish, right? That means it's going up, right? This candle is a candle that people would consider to be as bearish. That means it's going down, right?
okay.
So for each one of these candles, right, there's different levels in these candles, right? For a candle that's bullish, the low is where it opened up,
Are you
right?
saying are you saying bluish? What
Bullish.
Bullish.
bullish? Okay.
Yep. So this is where the candle opened up. This is where the candle closed, right? So when this candle opened up, it actually went down to make this extreme low. So on this candle, this is as low as the candle goes. That's what the wicks represent. They represent extremes, right? So in this case, this area right here is the lowest, the low, right?
Okay.
Just like this area up here is the high. So if you see a blue candle, right? Like this one, that
Hmm.
means that it opened up right here. Let's zoom in. This candle opened up, it pushed down all the way down here. Then it pushed all the way up here. But when it finally closed, it closed right here at this level.
Okay.
Vice versa, when you're looking at a candle that's bearish, right?
Mhm.
This is the close right here. This is the open right here. This is the low. And this is the high, right? But in this case, this candle open right here, it pushed up to make its high, and then it dropped all the way down here to make the low, but it pushed up to close out right here, right?
Okay.
And so,
So if it doesn't go back up to the line, that means it's still going or working or I mean active.
when you say go back up to the line, which one are you referring to?
The red one, so if that's the low, I know I lost my thought. Okay, what I'm asking is if it doesn't go past the line, does it mean it's still an active candle, like a working candle?
Right, right. So in this case, right, the price is still in motion. So you won't know how low it's going to go because even though it's made this wick right here, it can still go lower because the candle is not time for this candle to close, right?
Okay.
These are weekly candles that we're looking at, right? So we still have until Friday at 5 p.m., 4 p.m. for this candle to move up and down. But if this was a 1 minute chart, right? This would be 1 minute right here. This would be the next minute. And then as soon as the next candle open up, you'll see that it does one of these things to close out the next candle and so on. Okay.
Okay.
And so looking at our example, if I see that, this candle open up and it pushed up, made this high, start pushing down, right? So what'll happen is you'll see this happen, right? Imagine we don't have the bottom, right? We just got this candle, right? So what you'll see happen is the candle will open up. It'll be like flat, right?
Mhm.
And it'll push up, but the body of the candle will still look like this. You won't even have that wick yet. And you'll start to see it just doing like this. The wick will form like that. Then you'll see the price drop down. You see it push down, and then you'll see it start to make the wick. Let's look at the 1 minute.
My lines disappeared.
Don't worry.
Okay.
So if we look at the 1 minute, actually let's look at the 15, the 5 second. I don't know how quick that's gonna be, how clean it's gonna look.
You said the 5 second.
Yeah, you can't get to that.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta have like a special account.
oh,
So you see how these candles are, it opened up. You see how it pushed all the way down, made that low, and then it pushed up, closed out right here. This candle opened up, it pushed up, closed out, pushed down, pushed up. Let me go to the 15 second. It's moving a little too fast. So in our case, this candle opened up, it pushed down. It was red, but you see it turn blue. This one opened up and immediately dropped. Somebody bought, and now it started to push back up, right? Now you see what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I didn't want to answer because I don't. Um,
So if we go back,
okay.
you didn't want to answer because you don't. It's okay. So like I said, to help you understand this, just remember that if the candle is going to be a buying candle, it opens up at the bottom
Hmm.
and closes here at the base. At some point during whatever time frame this candle is that you're looking at, it went all the way down here, it went all the way up here, but it closed out right here. That's if it's a candle that's going up. If it's a candle that's going down, it opened up right here, it pushed up this high, it dropped this low, and then it closed right here. So this was a 1 minute candle. That means that at right now is 3:55, 40, 44, 45. So in 15 seconds on the 1 minute chart, we are about to see a new candle open up.
Okay.
It just opened and
I
it's
see it.
red right here. It dropped down, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's dropping down. But that means it's selling, right? But at any point, even though it's selling, somebody may come in and they may want to buy it, right?
Okay. And that would
If
turn it blue.
it would start to, right? It would start to turn it blue. But before it goes blue, you'll see that it starts to make a wick.
Okay.
You see it starting to make a wick, right? But and before it could keep going up, it just kept going down. So now this is pushing back up. That's because somebody's buying right there. Every time somebody buys, it's gonna make a wick. And if not enough people buy, it's just gonna keep going down.
So that's why the next candle is forming as red.
Yep, because people still selling. It's more people selling than it is buying.
Okay.
And until, okay, you see now it's turning blue. That's because now there's more people buying than selling. But the seller, somebody else came back in and it turned red because somebody else is still people selling. And until the balance of sellers and buyers is outweighed, it's going to stay whatever color has control over the candle right now.
So it's gonna fluctuate back and forth until it's said and
Yep.
done.
Until it's said and done for that 1 minute.
Okay.
So right now, you can see the buying starting, right? Buying, people
Okay.
buying. And on this candle, it's starting to go down. It's starting to wick. So it's still people buying. It's people buying right now. But even though it went down, it made the extreme low already so far. For now, it's got about 30 seconds left on this particular candle. For now, it's still going down. Somebody just bought, but not enough people to change the direction.
Okay.
Some more people just bought. Now, when you see something like that, that means nobody has control because it's just doing, it's equal on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
When it's flat, that means the flatter the candle is, that cause that is equilibrium. That means that both sides put in the same amount of trades. Right now, still more sellers than there is buyers. And now it's breaking through a little level right here. Um, that's right here,
Hmm.
right?
I
It's
see.
trying to come down through this. Still more buying, right? Still more buying. So that kind of helps you understand like what's going on, right? And like I said, these represent 1 minute. We were looking at the 1 week and the 1 month, right? So
Mhm.
we still got a while before we see this candle that we're on. This candle that we're on won't close until the end of this week, right here. This candle closed September. Actually, this candle closed at the beginning of October. This was the last week of this was the last week of September going into October candle.
And
This
so
time
those little candles that we just saw are making up this one candle.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly, exactly.
So it doesn't mean it's gonna stay red.
It does not mean that.
Okay.
And what we're doing is we're just going from the monthly time frame to see what's going on the 1 month. Then we go in to see what's going on the weekly. Then we go in to see what's going on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30 minute, and the 15 minute. And each one of those time frames make up this 1 month candle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So now we got the weekly low. We got the weekly low. Let me change this. This is weekly. I put daily. That's the weekly low, right? And we'll put monthly slash weekly high, right? Where is price?
How often does that happen with the
Was
monthly and the weekly being the same high?
quite often,
Okay.
quite often. So now, now that we got a low, now that we got a high over here, where is price? Is stuck in the middle, right? Now we go to the week from the weekly to the daily. We do the same exact thing. Look at this. This is the daily. This is still the same high. This is our low over here. It's our low over here. Can't use this one because it's still active, right?
Yeah.
Can't use that one because that day is still going on. So but we use this low because this is the most recent low. We can even use this one, but because this is so close, I would use this one, right?
Wait. Okay. Red, blue, the little one with no body, and then that one.
Yep,
It's right on top of the weekly low though.
this one is the candle that we're currently on right now.
Okay.
I could use this low right here.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to use this low because I just want you to see that this just dropped down to touch and bounce off of this low right here. Because before we had this, right, we were looking at this, like right now we're looking at this candle, right? And if we wanted to find out our most recent weekly low, I mean daily low, it would be off of this candle, right? So I would draw my line at the bottom of this candle.
Okay. And that's for a daily low.
Yep,
And,
that's our thing.
I had a question. Why would you choose that one?
Because if I look left,
Mhm.
this is the only price, this is the most recent area that's made a low, right? I can't use this because what's this? It's higher, right?
Okay.
I can't use this because it's higher. So I got to find my low. That's the most recent low over here
Okay.
in this area.
Okay.
And now I got to trap it. We still trapped, right? The
Okay.
price is trapped in between a monthly, weekly high, and then now this daily low, right? We still got the price trapped. It's close, is close to breaking this daily low, but, but it hasn't yet. So we still got it trapped between here and here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to the 4 hour. Gonna do the same thing, right? Gonna do the same exact thing. This daily low lines up with the most recent low right here. This is the most recent low over here. In this case, we need a high, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
because
But that
this
one isn't
candle,
done, right?
huh?
This one that you're pointing at, that one isn't done yet, right?
That one isn't done yet.
Okay.
So can we use this one? Yes, but it's so close to the monthly, right? So
Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll just keep scrolling to the left, 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 coming down. This would be our next high right here. You see why?
Mm,
No, I don't see why.
Okay. So this candle right here is done, right?
Okay.
mhm.
The highs for all of the candles around this area are pretty much lined up with this monthly slash weekly high, right?
Yeah.
So we don't need to use that, right? We don't need to use this to make a high. But same thing over here. These highs right here are pretty much right there near the monthly, weekly high, right?
My line is has completely moved far away from
It's
what
okay.
you're. Okay.
It's because you just switched to the different time frame.
But yours still look the same, even though you switched.
Because I came all the way back to it.
Oh,
Okay. So these highs are pretty much already accounted for. This is already accounted for. But this area right here is far off, right? So nothing's accounted for this yet, right? So if I draw my line, I'm gonna put it right here because this area has not been accounted for right here,
Okay.
right? So if I look left, look for high, 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 high. This is the most recent high after I get out of this area, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Now that high is my most recent high on the 4 hour, right? But what else can I do, right? Where's the next high as compared to where current price is? So again, I gotta look left, right? I gotta look left. I already got this one, right? The
Okay.
next one after that is right here
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
Why would you choose that one?
because if I come down here
Uh-huh.
and I keep going down, right? This one's accounted for.
Okay. So that's the next one. Okay.
Yep. This one's accounted for right here. This already been accounted for. W- This is the
That's the
next
next
one,
So the
right?
one with nobody.
Right here. Yep.
Okay.
You can put it right here.
one. So so for that one to not have like a candle,
A body.
yeah, body. For that one not to have a body,
Hmm.
and then what do you call that?
A doji.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the next one up? Because I thought that the little one on the you see the little red one? What is that called then?
This one.
Let me see. No, not next to it. It's to your right, all the way to your right, and it's little. It's right next to the little two blue ones. Come back over to the left, 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 left again, left. There.
This one.
Yes, the red one.
What's this candle called?
Mm-hmm.
That candle is called a pin bar.
Come on.
Yep.
Okay.
That
So the
candle.
doji pin bar, and then
Yeah. I want you guys to read this book too. It's not long. It's like 100 pages, 160 pages, something like that. It's called Candlestick Bible. These are some of the topics it goes over. Basically, everything I'm telling you now, this is what it goes over, right? So everything I'm telling you, you can get all of it reiterated, right? You see
Yeah,
okay.
this?
that's what I need because I'm just now figuring out what this is.
Okay. Yep. So you see how we already talked about high lows, open lows, closed lows, all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In the book, they call it a shadow, the upper shadow, lower shadow.
Okay.
But it you'll hear it, you'll hear people. I've never heard anybody recently use the word shadow, but we call it a wick, you know. Most people call it a wick.
And where can I get this book at?
I'm about to send it to you now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Candlestick Bible.
So yeah, this actually what I want. This is what y'all should read this weekend. Like this is what y'all should do this weekend. I want y'all to read this. It's not a long book. Like I said, it's a quick little book, and it'll clear up a lot of what I'm talking about. right now
Yeah, because
for
like
you.
this term bullish and bearish, I didn't know what you was talking about.
Yeah,
I was so
definitely clear up that.
But I do have a question, right? When you think about the bull, you think of the color red. So why did they not do that?
Those are questions for men that are not alive anymore.
Okay.
The people
Okay.
that
Because I
decided
started to
that,
understand it better with the bulls charge up and bears hibernate. So that's the only way I started learning it, understanding it anyway.
yeah, those are for questions that the men that made this concept up don't live. They not alive anymore. So I don't know why.
But it
I
is something to think about.
yeah.
okay. So you said for the homework or things that we should do over the weekend, read this book and what else?
Finish the academy. Go through the academy.
Okay.
Let me see.
I know in the orientation, I forget the guy's name, I'm sorry. But
Profundo.
he was saying that we should listen, we have like mandatory calls that we should listen in on.
Yep. Those are, let me drop this. Every class you want to get on, um, you can always, if we don't drop it in the telegram over
Uh-huh.
here, we don't drop it in the telegram, you can find the schedule, right? The
Okay.
ones that are mandatory are this one on Sunday at 8:30.
Sunday at 8:30 p.m.
And then once you start trading, this one will be at 10 p.m. on Sunday.
And that's in the
Because,
Discord.
yep, this is in the Discord.
Okay.
And
You mean live trading, not demo trading, right?
demo too.
Demo too? Okay.
Yeah,
So we
because
trading right along with y'all.
on this session, we just give out the setups so that you can trade. There's a call afterwards that you can trade with us.
And that's Sunday as well. Sunday.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, once you become an advanced student, there's a 11 p.m. call on Monday that's mandatory.
But for right now, it's just the Sunday
It's
and
the
the Monday.
Sunday night and the Wednesday night call.
And is
And what
Wednesday with
time was
you?
it?
Wednesday is with Kim.
Wednesday with Kim.
Wednesday with Kim. Sunday 8:30 with Kim.
Okay. What time was the Wednesday one again?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Okay.
Yep. And then just our team, we do a team meeting on Sunday and Tuesday, which we'll have one tonight at 7 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what did I get Monday from?
I don't know. Oh, because on Monday I host a call on Mondays at 5 p.m. For everybody on all of our teams. And then on Tuesdays through Thursday, Brian and I host this pre-New York session
Is
from
that
That was the one
that
this
for
morning.
advance?
that was the one this morning. What'd you say, Shamir?
Is that for advance or is that for everybody?
That's for everybody. You can get on there if you want to trade with us live.
Okay. So 7 Tuesday morning.
Yeah. And we on the schedule it says 7 till 9, but we usually go until like noon.
Okay. Because I
So
feel like this past week I just was doing the academy, but I felt like it was like if maybe it was some more I could do. So that's why I want to feel like I want to get into the get into the groove of it.
Yeah,
That's how I was feeling too. And then Corey told me to go through the academy twice.
yeah. I just want you guys to get familiar with the terms first
Yeah,
and understand how to put in trades and, you know, seeing what the stop loss is, seeing what the numbers, how just getting comfortable with pressing the buttons, you know.
yeah, just period. Just
Yeah.
getting comfortable with the whole thing.
Yeah, just maneuvering through the platform, like, you know, how confused you are about just entering the trade. Like, see, we're in this trade right here
Okay.
on this silver trade. I put in this on the demo account, right?
Hmm.
And we're in profit, right? But to protect it, right, I would put a stop loss right here, right?
So why not at the bottom of the candle?
Oh, that's, oh, dang, the market closed. Okay. So I can't even add the stop loss, but because I'm selling this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want it to keep going down.
Okay.
So I sold from here. So right now, because I sold from here, the way I want to make money is I want it to keep going down, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
And in this case, closed out. This candle is closed because the market closed. So with that being said, if this keeps going down, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this
So
keeps going
activity
down,
still goes on after the market closes?
yep, we just don't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, we just don't see it. Like for us, most of our brokers are going to close at a certain time. In our case, it closes at 4:15, and then it opens back up again around 4:45, and it stays open for 15 minutes, and then it closes again until 6 p.m.
So this thing is pretty much, you guys are on this all day.
24 hours a day, 5 days a week, you can trade. You can start trading Sunday evening at 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
all the way till Friday evening at 4 p.m.
So from Sunday through Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you trade Bitcoin and all those cryptocurrencies, you can trade 24/7 because you can trade those on the weekend.
So you can use the Bitcoins in the currency as a pair too?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade all these other coins that's available. And like you see on this is saying right now over here,
Mhm.
I'm $55 in profit on this trade that we entered from right here. I had another demo trade open, um, and that is $71 in profit right now. And altogether, I'm $125.48 in profit. If you hold a trade overnight,
Mhm.
you will have to pay a swap fee.
Okay.
And that is based off of whatever the pair is different.
Mhm.
Um, is different based on the pair, right? And based off of the lot size that you choose will determine what the swap fee and the commission will be.
So what is the minimal amount that you can trade with?
You can trade with as little as $10, really. You can trade with a $10 account. Um, but you want it's going to take longer for that account to grow.
Okay.
I would not probably start an account with um with, you know, me, because I know how to trade. I wouldn't start an account with. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't start an account with less than 1,000. But you can. I've grown an account with $150 in it.
Okay. So I mean, for people who are just, trying to get a feel of it, because you
I
don't want
would
to put a
probably
thousand dollars in, then lose it.
right. That's why I said like I would start with like $150, $200 account.
Okay. And
So
so once you go through the academy, and go through the live sessions, then we set up the actual cash account with you guys, or we do it by ourselves.
no, you're gonna do that using the FX choice.
Oh, okay.
That's where you can set up and you can load your money in there, but we don't need to worry about that yet.
Yeah, I just told myself that. I just said, stop getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah, not worried about that. We once you finish that stuff, demo trading is that'll be where you want to focus on next.
Okay.
Because once you got everything down packed, you feel comfortable, then we can focus on, all right, now how do I deposit my money? How do I open up my account and whatnot?
Okay. So what is the difference between this market and the regular stock market? Do you read it the same way, or is it not the same?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Okay.
The, the only difference is you're trading here, you're trading silver, or you're trading. So the best way to understand it is if I'm trading the actual stock market, I'm buying a stock that is a
Hmm.
piece of that company, right?
Right.
In this case, we're trading contracts for one country's dollar versus another country's dollar. Or in our cases, we're trading right now contracts on silver.
Okay. And so you never physically actually own this product.
Not,
Okay.
nope. This trade is the Aussie dollar versus the US dollar, right?
Hmm.
This is silver versus the US dollar, right?
Okay.
What you're trying to find out is who's stronger at the moment, right?
Hmm.
If the Aussie dollar is stronger than the US dollar, it's going to buy. If the Aussie dollar is weaker than the US dollar, it's going to sell. And because we enter into a sale, that means that the US dollar is stronger than the Aussie dollar. So
Okay.
that gave us $70 in profit.
And so we are selling the Aussie dollar.
In this case, what we have open, this is silver versus the US dollar. XAG is the acronym they use for silver.
Okay.
So
And is silver stronger than the dollar?
not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay.
At the moment, because it's dropping, that means that the US dollar is stronger than silver.
Okay. I can't wait to go back and listen to the explanation so I can get it, because that's what I've been struggling. One of the things that I've been struggling with understanding the pairs. Um, I see the pairs. I just didn't understand what they actually meant.
Yeah, yeah. So and like this pair is GBP JPY. You can see it right here.
Hmm.
Great Britain pound versus the Japanese yen.
Okay.
The acronym on the left versus the acronym on the right. So GBP versus JPY.
Okay.
And if the pair is on the right, that means that you want to see that pair sell. If the pair is on the left, you want to see that pair buy,
Okay.
right?
Like a football game.
Right. If I'm looking at this pair right now and I
Mm-hmm.
was to take a sell from right here, that means that the Japanese yen is stronger and is going to cause it to drop. If I'm looking to take a trade from here, this is saying the Great Britain pound is stronger than the yen, so I'm
You
looking to
expected to
buy.
go up. Okay.
Yep. Yep. You good, Shamir? You there, Shamir?
Yeah, so I'm good. I'm just taking everything in.
Confusing?
No, it's not confusing. I'm just trying to make sure I got a good understanding. This I'm kind of fast forwarding with this part, so I'm just trying to pay attention and make sure I understand what's going on.
Okay. So homework this week will be this book,
Candlestick.
Candlestick.
Candlestick Bible.
Okay.
Um,
Now, how do we save what we did so I can come back and study it?
on Trading View.
Mm-hmm.
On Trading View, you see this little icon right here.
Hold on, let me get back to it. Um, yes.
There's a little drop down arrow right next to it.
Okay. Okay.
Make sure you put on auto save and sharing,
It's on that.
and then rename it to whatever you want to be, and then you should be good.
Um,
Is there any other books you want me to check out?
Definitely, but right now, this one is the most important one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will work on that.
Okay.
And you said
And
it's a class tonight at 7. Well, not a
yeah,
class.
that's our
But
team meeting.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be working on that, and I'll be in the academy.
Yeah. And what else?
well, before we go, I tried to log in from the computer the other night, and I wasn't able to do that. I can only sometimes log in from my cell phone, which makes it a lot difficult to see everything. So I
you just
wanted to.
you probably have to, is it asking for a password or something like that?
Um, yes, I want to see right quick if that's okay. I'm just gonna because not last night, but I think the night before last, I kept trying to get in, and I was unable to do that.
Is she might have locked the meeting.
Oh,
Yeah. But if not, when you click on it, if it asks you for the password, I usually drop it in there along with it. So you may have to put in the password or the meeting ID. And then what I'm also gonna do is after we get off of this,
mm-hmm.
this whole meeting that we just had, it'll be available on YouTube, and I'll drop the link so you guys can you
Go
know
back over.
use this as a reference.
Okay.
Because that was a lot of information. I truly appreciate that. All of that. I really do.
No problem.
Trying to see where I couldn't get into.
Yeah, no problem. So you guys will have this available to you, so you can go back and you know have it just for you guys to review.
Um, It was let me see. Now I'm clicking on the back office again. Enter username. Howard. YouTube. Okay, I don't know why. Now it just worked perfectly well.
Of course. That's how it always do. All right. All right, y'all. Let me get off of this phone. I'm gonna go get some tea, man.
Yeah, I see you didn't take my advice.
I did. I'm on my third cup of tea.
That was your own advice. I said rest your voice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not happy.
Well, I hope that you get better. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Thank
No
you for
problem.
everything. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. No problem at all. So I'll see y'all at 7. I'm gonna
All right.
go freshen up and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.